Hey there, Venus and Virgo natives. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. This is a Venus reading where we will be looking and finding out what's going on in your love life at this time. And we will also get messages from Venus, anything in regards to self-love, self-care, self-respect, and things of that nature, okay? And if you're not sure what your Venus sign is, you can go ahead and check the calculators that I have in the description box below. And otherwise, we are going to get straight into this reading. So, I channeled a song for you guys, and your song is Watermelon Sugar by Harry Styles. I listened to this song. It's actually pretty catchy. Made me think of, like, retro vibes, kind of like the 70s or 80s, maybe. I don't know. Even, like, the 90s, but, like, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, Harry Styles is a 90s baby, so... Anyways, these are the lyrics that I wrote down for you. It says, breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high. I want your belly and that summer feeling getting washed away in you. So, a lot of passion going on over here, okay? A lot of chemistry and I feel a lot of warm feelings between you and this person that you have on your mind. Yeah. And this person that you're thinking about definitely doesn't want to lose you. They love your energy. They think you're so fun to be around, and they always feel like they have the best time when you guys are together. And they just feel like they can get lost in you, and I think that's really beautiful. Let's find out more about what the cards have to say. I'm just going to lay out all the cards today. So your first card is the Equator, and it says to make equal. Oh, nice. Okay, and then you have Yamas, which is all about compassion and kindness. The Church, Temple, Mosque. This says recognize your spiritual authority. From the tarot, you guys have the King of Swords in the reverse, the King of Pentacles in the upright, the Knight of Wands, that's pretty accurate, and the Two of Cups. Wow, nice. You have the Grounding card. It says go deep and explore your roots. The Child I was meant to be. And the Crumbling. Okay, I'm getting a pretty straightforward message here. I definitely see a really strong bond between you and the person that you have on your mind. And I see here that there is like a deepening of a connection here. So this Equator card is rolled by the number 5, which is also rolled by Mercury, and 5 has to do with freedom and our independence, okay? And I feel like you and your person are learning how to balance your own independent energies with each other. And by doing this, you know, we have to also offer compassion to one another based on what our experiences are and what we have been through. And I'm seeing here that both you and your person are recognizing that you guys have a very spiritual connection, a very deep love is what I'm hearing. And I think that there may have been some challenges in this connection because of some deep-rooted childhood wounds. And I'm seeing that here with this Grounding card and the child I was meant to be. And so the message that's coming through here from both Spirit and Venus is that on the one hand, I do see that you guys have a very beautiful and loving connection with someone, and there's so much fun and pleasure and passion, and I see that you both would do anything for each other. With this King of Pentacles, I see that there is definitely a very strong foundation that you have built. However, with this King of Swords in the reverse, I do think at the same time there have been some very cutting words said to one another and some difficult endings, maybe. Like, let's say, I even think of like arguments. One of the two in this reading being a little bit more on the domineering side at times. And that is coming from a place of this person, whoever the person is that has especially been more on the domineering side, a little bit controlling at times. It's because of some deep-rooted childhood stuff that needs to come up and be healed. I'm kind of feeling like this is your person, but this can also be you, because you know, messages from Venus is also here to tell you that you know, you need to have compassion for yourself as well, okay? While I am seeing this loving connection in here, the other message from Venus is also always to make sure that you are listening to your own inner needs and to make sure that they are being met, and to, you know, let yourself be loved, especially for those of you that are not in a connection right now, to let yourself be loved by someone that brings out this really fun side in you, that inspires you to play and to just, you know, laugh and have fun, and someone that at the same time is also you know, a sense of stability for you, and someone that is also very compassionate towards your wounds and what you have been through as well. So there's a strong message here also about your own independence. Let me see also what more this card says for the equator. It says, find the balance in your life. Equality among people is a worthy goal. You are worth it. Do not compare yourself to others, as this is a useless task that only leads to unhappiness. There can be a happy medium. There doesn't have to be an extreme reaction all the time. So yeah, that's very true. There doesn't have to be an extreme reaction all the time. So if you're dealing with like a person that maybe has extreme reactions at times with this King of Swords in the reverse, that's something that you guys need to address and to speak up about. And, you know, on the other hand, just make sure that you are going within yourself and having that conversation with yourself about what is important to you, which has to do with, you know, your connection with animals and your desire to have this, you know, more fun and enjoyment in your life, as well as that stability and that loving connection between you and another person, that equality and that balance of one another's personal freedom and independent lives as well. Do not be letting anyone have control over you or anything that you do, or do not let anyone in your life try to control your freedom, because your freedom is very important to you, and it's also very important, period, okay? So I'm going to get some runes to give more information for this reading. I wonder if there's anything else, because it feels like this was a kind of shorter bit of a reading. I want to see if there's any other messages coming through here. Yeah, I mean, the crumbling card, I feel like what that has to do with is, like I said, if you guys have been dealing with more of a domineering person in your life, I do feel like it's hard to try and, you know, speak up, because I do feel like there's a lot of not wanting to be without this person, and because there's so much, you know, it's like a high. It's like a high to be with this person. And sometimes when we are in that energy, we don't always see when there are signs of certain situations and things that need to be addressed. But yeah. Let me have a look at the runes and see what else comes through, and hopefully I can get some more messages out here for you. What's going on? Finding out, like, what's coming next for you in your love life, like what kind of things can you expect coming soon for Venus and Virgo. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I do think that this is gonna be a bit of a tough situation here. Okay, I think it's important for you guys to listen to your intuitions about this reading and listen, whoever comes to your mind about, that person that's a little bit domineering. Someone who's been trying to kind of have control over the situation and not necessarily respecting the other person's personal freedom a little bit more. This could mean that this person is judging your lifestyle in a way, or trying to constantly tell you how to go about things. And despite that, I know that there is a very deep emotional bond here, and that's why I am seeing that you might be clinging on to this connection despite the imbalance that's going on here, okay? So what's coming next for you guys here, I do see that there's going to be some changes in the home, and that can mean a lot of things. That could mean like, rearranging, and but for some that could also mean moving. But there's definitely going to need to be, like, those of you that live together with this person, there's going to be a sacrifice that needs to be made. And this could have to do with, like, money also, because both these last two runes can have to do with, like, our finances, our assets, but then also, like, it can have to do with debts. And so there can maybe be a situation here where you are both trying to work out your financial situation together, and it needs to be balanced, and both of you need to work through and decide things together. That's going to be really important for you guys, is to make sure that you are making, your decisions with this person, making decisions together and not against each other. Because sometimes we have a connection that is, like, very stable, and it's a lot of fun, and there's a deep connection, but then it's, like, also, like, underneath all of that, one person in their relationship is also very controlling at times, and yeah, I think, let me get, I'm going to need to get some messages here, because this reading is a little bit, I'm just going to get a few mystical wisdom oracle cards to see what your advice is about what's coming for you next in this connection, and for love in general. Okay, we got Epiphany here, and it says seek clarity. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling like there's something that needs to be realized. And then we have confrontation, pick your battles wisely. Yeah, so whatever the situation is, there's definitely been some difficult battles between you and your person, despite the love and connection that you have with them, despite how fun and entertaining it can be. I do think that one of the things that needs to be realized is how balanced and respected you are being, because yeah, we have this peacock here, and it says raise your standards. That's a sign that you guys are not being treated exactly the way that you deserve to be treated, and maybe a part of you is not acknowledging this because you are clinging on to this person, this connection. And so, once again, this is having to do with you needing to address some childhood stuff that is coming up, because this could be, like, for example, a fear of abandonment, because you already have this King of Pentacles, and so it feels safe and it feels secure, and you like this person and it's fun. You guys play games, you dance and sing and laugh together. But then this King of Swords energy in the reverse comes in, and I feel like there's not really much being done about it, and there's a need for you to raise your standards in this situation, okay? Alright, you guys, that's your reading, Venus and Virgo. I do hope this did resonate. If it did, please leave me a comment, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye!